want to have fun.
What's up, everybody? It is your boy Joe Hundo. This is the Narrative TV. The year is 2020. Joe, we got my boy Jeff, aka Spoonerism, in the building.
What's up, folks? How y'all doing today?
All right, and today we are going to give our picks for the next week's playoffs. We always gonna keep the Dallas Cowboys in our mouthpiece because that's Jeff's team, and there's always something going on with them. Today the smoke is cleared. Mike McCarthy is still the HNIC in Dallas. And how do you feel about that, Jeff?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's disappointing to see him come back after the season we just fucking had, bruh. Like, that shit is not cool, man.
The season y'all just had, points per game, y'all 29th. Defense held their opponent to 18. Y'all rushed for 112 yards per game, passed for 274 yards per game. Y'all finished first in the NFC, and you're calling for this man head on a stick, Jeff?
Shit, that's every year, though. Like, we've had 12-5 record the last 3 years, and to get bounced each year in the playoffs, that's just disheartening, man. For real. Like, especially if you keep buying into it and you thinking, we did this shit a week ago. I literally sat out here and told these folk we were gonna go out here 31-17. I was confident. I just knew we was gonna go out here and do our thing. Like, it was
at home.
Man, we was at home.
Young pup.
Where we go out here and beat niggas in. But when we playing against young pups, boys ain't got nothing to lose. They come out here in the big lights in Jerry World. Make that shit look easy to them, man. That shit came out there like had us shook from the jump.
Yeah, y'all was extremely shook. Mike McCarthy, to me, he always be shook, especially with his the time management. Mm-hmm. I'm not no guru. I don't know a lot, but it's certain things, in situations as any sport, when it's time to run the football and burn the clock, you run the football and burn the clock. Mike McCarthy, his total record in Dallas, 42-25. In the playoffs, he is 2-5. And Jerry said that he is excited as far as the regular season goes. Mike McCarthy is proven to be the most winningest coach in Dallas history. Hence the main reason he's coming back.
Shit. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so are y'all just good with the regular season? Is that what we saying?
I'm not. I mean, the average fan might be fine with it, you know what I mean? Because if we're going to do that, we might well just sell out and have a shitty record and go get a good pick. If we just going to go to the playoffs and not do anything, that shit make no sense.
Facts.
Because, that shit look all good and dandy. You got motherfuckers going out here coming, spend 8 life savings and go to a Cowboy game, to a playoff Cowboy game, and we knowing we out here finna win, selling out to the Green Bay fans, and we go out there and put on that. Like, that's what we put on national TV. Had over 40 million people watching this game.
It was one of the most
watched. It was the most watched.
Okay.
For a wild card game, and I was saying, like, if we got to the NFC Championship, that was gonna be against the 49ers. It was gonna be one of the most watched games all the time.
It was gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And it was all for nothing. It was all for nothing. We knew in the second quarter we threw in the tie. It was 27-0 before we even thought about putting points on the board. Like, there's some leads we seen motherfuckers come back from 27 and something, and you know what I mean. 27-0. But that's Tom Brady. Shit, that's a different type of breed. 6 championships.
He could have cemented his name until he couldn't. Jordan Love did his thing.
No, yeah, shout out to that man. He did his thing.
Dak, who is under contract for 1 more year, guaranteed, 59 million. He got 1 more guarantee
for 40 million.
But
coming up, he can sign for 55. It's gonna be upwards of 55 million.
Okay, so him and Mike McCarthy are on their last year together.
Last year,
and they defensive coordinator is out here being shopped around.
Oh yeah, everybody
He's out
want
of there.
Mm-hmm. He might be, but like I said, we pay him like a low tier coach Oh no, and if he was a head coach, you know what I mean, because he's making about $3 or $4 million a year, and that's and he's a coordinator. He's the highest paid coordinator in history. You know, Jerry Jones throw that money because he wanted to keep him, and he gave him. I think he just gave Buddy another extension to give him more money to keep him. But shit, Buddy's out here. He's looking.
Is Dak and Mike McCarthy getting an extension, or what's they not getting extensions this day?
This is that prove it year.
They have to prove it.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy definitely got to go prove it. Dak, you know what I mean? What's Buddy name? Like Jerry Jones loved him, man. I almost said what's Buddy name. Yeah, it's just like Romo. Shit, we thought he was gonna get rid of Romo. He did. He kept Buddy. You know what I mean? He loved Dak. He wouldn't give it. He ain't finna get that. This is gonna be that year too for Dak. He gonna have to get out here because if he wants that new contract, like you got to go deep. Like, and it start with the coach though. So it's a 1-2 effect.
Dak is about to age out. How many more years? Dak has been an NFL quarterback for 8 years.
7-8 years. Yeah.
How many more years do you think that Dak got in him? We've already seen him injured. We've seen him injured, but
that was that one game. Yeah, he was that. That was a freak accident. Other than that, Dak is the more reliable quarterback. He's been out there, durable. But he take care of his hips. You see him with the little, you see him.
Okay, yeah.
But at the same time, what is that doing for us on the field? All that dancing and shit ain't doing nothing, man.
It's not doing nothing.
It ain't doing shit. All it's doing is just causing misery, pain for fans that's been going through this shit for years. You feel me? Like I'm not one to burn up my jerseys. I'm not one.
Pain.
Boy, you see. There's a lot of clips, man. And I feel bad for my fans out here, but they out here burning that shit, breaking TVs, switching to other teams. Like I feel them, but like that's not who I am. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stay with my boys. I'm just gonna keep selling out. Y'all gotta do better than this. There's no way I can go to another team, boy. Like boys gonna have to bury me in a Cowboys jersey. You know what I mean? Like, but other than that, like I'm not switching up. I'm not gonna burn those jerseys. I spent too much money for that shit. Like, they just got to do better, man. They just got to do way better.
I'm trying to see if I can find a Cowboy versus Packer fan fight.
Yo, I don't know if they had no many fights because Packer fans were probably humble out there in them streets. There's a lot of Cowboys in Dallas. You can just imagine the folks that don't even go to the games. And when they don't even get in the games, people that's around there that's from the hood and shit, yeah, they just lurking, ready for motherfuckers to slip up.
Yeah,
you just seen how many lights be blinking from the sky when they be having the helicopters out there showing the area view of the stadium. Boy, look at all them lights blinking. Somebody getting their shit broken into, boy, out there in them parking lots. Granted,
y'all just handing out big contracts.
You got to. Everybody do this shit. Everybody. If you trying to build something, this is the prime example. You get your quarterback, you draft good receivers. We thought Buddy was gonna be thugging when he grabbed his old lady phone at the beginning of his when he was getting drafted.
Phone.
Yeah, because she was selling out, he was getting a call from Jerry, and she wanted to look through his other phone. Yeah, that's him. He's him. You see him? He quick with his hands.
He's quick
with his motherfucking hands. You see him? Yeah. But now CD Lamb, I ain't got no worries about my dog, man. He gonna be fine. We just gotta. Yeah, we got to, and we got to get another receiver, I think, too.
What about Parsons? When do he get paid?
He's finna get paid too. Both of these boys finna get paid at the same time.
Parsons and Dak.
Parsons and CD Lamb.
No, I meant to say Parsons.
Parsons, CD. So it's literally about to be a doom.
Everybody getting
broke
off.
His checkbook about to be fired. Like,
so what y'all gonna do for O linemen and how?
We got O linemen.
Okay.
But then at the same time, like they drafted a couple of people. And you go to the draft and you build through the draft. That's the biggest thing. You gotta, you know what I mean. And there's some people too that like Seymour. He got to go.
Who is Seymour?
What's his name? 21. Gilmore. Yeah, he got to go.
The old cornerback.
Why?
He was your dog a few weeks ago. That was your dog, and now he's old.
Yeah. Nah, he got exposed in that game, man. If you look at that game, them young niggas out there exposing him, man. And I get it, it's one game. It's like, why you riding out on him? He's a vet. He been around. He done won the ring. We got Diggs coming back. We got Bland on the other side. You see what we got out there. Bland is still him. But you got to have and when Diggs come back, it's going to be. But see, Bland is the type of corner you got to hide him to where motherfuckers don't know where he at, right? But This year he had to play. He had to start a lot but he was hurt. You know, we saw Diggs went out early in the season, halfway through the season. That we thought our shit was over with. Then that hurt. That was the biggest hurt during the season. But that playoff was 10 times. That was just it wasn't. It was more like numb. Because when you was seeing it, you losing it, you're like, bro, we trying to come back, bro. They keep scoring. Come on, man.
You talking about Sunday?
Yeah, man. It was numb. It wasn't that fuck, man, I'm cussing at the TV. It was just sitting there damn.
You knew it was over.
Just sitting there fuck. Sad. Just how we going?
Season then, waiting and anticipated. So then the anticipating clock start. The anticipation clock start all the way over. And you got to wait through the whole off season. Then you got to wait through the preseason.
See what we do in the draft.
Then you gotta wait game per game. To
get back to where we were a year now. To back a year, it's gonna be a whole nother year.
Then y'all fingers gonna be crossed. So it was a rough. So how do you view this season? Let's leave it. How do you view this season?
Failure.
A failure.
If it at this point it ain't getting to the conference championship, ain't getting to the Super Bowl, it's a complete fucking failure. Anybody gonna say? Any fan gonna say that? Stephen A. Punk ass gonna say that? Yeah, all that. It was a complete failure. Ain't nothing. It wasn't. We got stats and niggas going to the Pro Bowl, All Pro, and all that, but it was a complete failure. Like Dak said, he didn't want to wear that merch. I see. Yeah, you don't wear it because you won't get to wear no others. You didn't get to wear shit. You should have wore it. Should have went on and got to put that shit on. Now you want to order it, man. Can I get that NFC East shit? Yeah. I'll let the equipment manager on Monday.
So, because he declined to get the hat. Now he don't got the memorabilia. That's fucked up, Dak. All right, that was a good one, Jeff. So we'll get to this upcoming Saturday, January 20th, 2020, Joe. We have the Texans at the Ravens, 4:30 p.m. ESPN, ABC. Who you got, Jeff?
The Ravens. Texans, y'all had a good run. But shit, Lamar, that's the MVP. Yeah, shit, it was a race for the MVP, but the MVP, I know they don't judge it on the playoffs and all that. The MVP's vote's already in, right? But this is a dude that's probably gonna win it. It's gonna be cold as fuck in this game too. I already know it's gonna be 10 degrees out there.
I got you. I'm definitely riding out with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson going to be the MVP, and the Ravens should move on. Yeah. And then I'm just thinking about it. Do I need to? You don't think the young boy Strauss gonna come show out?
The weather's gonna be a factor. We seen him play in a cold weather game. We seen him in the weather game, and he didn't do shit.
Okay.
The weather's gonna be a factor. It's cold out there, Joe. And they in Baltimore, be more.
Ooh,
yeah, I'm looking at Ray Lewis days. You ain't finna win no game. That defense too good. I'm thinking Ray Lewis, Ed Reed.
They just gonna be in the building. Watching.
They might be.
They is.
Yeah, that's them OGs, man. I'm pretty sure they fuck with Lamar because they got a black quarterback out there.
That. True, and that's a
factor.
All right, then we move up along to the people that just whooped the Cowboys' ass, Green Bay Packers, versus another group of individuals that did beat the Cowboys' ass this year, 49ers, 8:15 on Fox. Who you got?
I'm rolling with the 49ers.
I'm going to go in and represent with the Jordan Love pack just on GP.
Oh, you pulling upset.
I'm going to just,
that's hard.
I should have. The only reason they ain't doing
they've been studying, buddy, since the second quarter of the last game. They already got a jump on the 49ers. I'm telling you,
understood. We'll see.
It's a chess match because they got a great defense, man. Them boy, come on, that red gonna be
Jordan Love.
We're gonna see. That's gonna be
ass. Make me nervous. Fuck that.
Now you can go back. You got time. Shit, it ain't over. Shit. All right, TikTok. It's official.
The last two games on Sunday. Buccaneers at Lions at 3 p.m. Who you got, Jeff?
The Lions. We're going all the way lying out. If you want to go with the Baker Faker, he out here proving it. Baker Faker got to keep winning. You got to get to NFC Championship game for me to start calling you that.
This one got me a little torn because I seen some clips of the Lions today and that energy that I thought they had, that they got that energy. Just for the record, their coach said if you knock them down, they're going to get up and bite your kneecap off on the way to get up. He said if you knock them down again, they're going to wipe the blood off their nose and they're going to bite another kneecap off as they get up. He says if you knock them down again, they are going to take another piece of flesh on their way up as they wipe their nose. This is a paraphrase. So with me saying that out loud and paraphrasing my guy, I'm going to go with the Lions. And if Baker Mayfield wins, I'm going to salute that young man.
Just to piggyback off of that, I heard that. I watched that this morning. I'm like, Dan Campbell go hard. He a country boy, man. Like, went to A&M, played for the Cowboys. I fuck with him. He's a Texas boy. I fuck with Dan Campbell, man. Like, and I believe it. That nigga do not play.
Like I said, shit, you put me, you was like, the Detroit gonna do this and that in week 1. I said, okay, shit. And after seeing that, I'm with it. All right, go ahead.
No, damn well they ain't really finna bite nobody, though, because you bite somebody out here, your ass out of there. But I like how he said that, though. That went hard. That's some Viking type shit.
Yes. And with that being said, I will see that man in Valhalla. Now, the Chiefs versus the Bills, 6:30 p.m. on CBS. Who you got?
This is a good one, man. This is a hard one. I'm glad this is the last little recap because this game, they done played each other every year for the last 5 years, whether it's been the playoffs or in the regular season. And in the postseason, they got their number.
Who got who number?
The Chiefs got the Bills number, right?
Chiefs got the Bills number?
The Chiefs got the Bills number, man. It's time for that man to go.
Is it going to be cold?
It's going to be cold. Come on. They was snubbing the show out that bitch last week. They go paying niggas $20 an hour to go shove some fucking snow out here, man. Delete that real second for a minute. Just the 2000 and up there where you was going.
It had showed everything.
But yeah, but then you can scroll down all the way to it'll show us the 2000s and just click on this. Good. No, just on that the Bills, how you had it. Chiefs, yeah, just leave it like that.
Search it.
Yeah, or whatever. Have you look for the and then just go all the way down. It's just the 60s. See, okay, boom. See, the last few times,
I think Chiefs.
It's been the Chiefs whooping their ass. And then that one in the January, what is it? January, they're up there. That's the playoffs. Okay, Chiefs whooped that ass. That was 2 years ago.
Chiefs beat them by a touchdown. 6 points. Right? 4, 6, yeah. Beat them by 6.
I say beat that ass, but I mean, they beat them.
And then the year prior to that, they beat them by
12, 14.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
Got on their ass. And then, that's October, November. Okay, November.
Yeah, that's now we going back to
that's it. So, yeah, you're right. The last 2 times they played, they beat their ass. And you see that.
Baker fake. That boy leading the playoffs. Yeah, motherfucking passing yards. Get out of here.
Stratford gone, right?
Stratford's gone. But I'm talking about my dog.
Oh, your dog.
He out there lead that bit. Boy, get out of here. He leading it right now. He still got it till they play again because his ass is their record gone. Boy, that shit's sad. But nah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be one to watch. If you don't watch any other game, which I'm pretty sure you probably gonna fuck with all of them down there if you got a chance. If you ain't coaching some little badass kids.
I'm coaching something, but I'm gonna watch what I can maybe.
But the Bills definitely. That's the Bills and the Chiefs. That's Romo's gonna be there doing that game. I fuck with Romo. He need to do more Cowboy games, man. I miss my dog, man. That's what I'm saying. You got me over here reminiscing now.
Cable dogs. Yeah. All right.